Meanwhile, the central bank says it did take the impact of higher interest rates on South Africans into account, but it does remain long-term focused.
Remain of the view that if one looks at the very poor in South Africa, most of those people actually are not borrowing actively in debt markets. But what we have seen is that where there is borrowing, the biggest impact on borrowers is not necessarily the decision of the MPC, but how the lenders, the banks themselves, perceive the risk of lending to those individuals. But as part of the decision that we take, yes, we acknowledge there is an impact. When you borrow, the cost of borrowing has gone up, but it is part of that longer-term objective of signaling to all of us that things are a bit tighter in the economy. The cost of borrowing is more expensive now. Slow down a little bit, because this is part of what has to happen to signal that pricing must come down and inflation must come down over time. The governor highlighted earlier that, yes, there is short-term pain. So the short-term pain does hit us in terms of borrowing, of course, but it is with the longer-term objective of preserving the purchasing power of your rand and my rand at the end of the day.